If you have ever downloaded a free font from a random website, this might be the most important thing you hear today. You find a cool looking font online, you add it to your game's UI, you are an indie dev. What's the worst that could happen? Well, how about a $40,000 lawsuit? Yes, a single TTF file could bankrupt your dream project. Here's the thing, fonts aren't just fancy letters, they are intellectual property. When you install a font, you are not buying the font itself, you are just buying a license that lets you use it in certain ways. If you go beyond what the license allows, boom, you have broken copyright law. And for indie devs, that kind of mistake can be deadly. Let me give you a wild example. Back in 2007, Blizzard, the studio behind World of Warcraft, used 5 Chinese fonts in the game without getting the right licenses. The font company, Founder Electronics, sued them for 100 million yuan. That's over $13 million. Blizzard had to rush to remove the fonts and fix the mess. And if that can happen to a billion-dollar company, imagine what it could do to a small indie team. And it's not just Blizzard. Between 2009 and 2012, NBC Universal got hit with 3 lawsuits over unlicensed fonts. Even small games have been caught up in this. Just because you are indie doesn't mean you are invisible. So, why does this happen so often? Mostly because font licenses are confusing. There are desktop licenses, web licenses, app licenses, and a bunch of fine print. Some fonts are labeled free for personal use. That means you can use them for things like birthday invite, but not for a commercial game on Steam. Others come bundled with Windows. Some people assume they are free, but using them in a game might still require a paid license. So, how do you protect yourself? Simple. Audit every font in your game. Make a list. For each one, ask, do I have license that allows commercial use and redistribution? If the answer is no, buy the right license or replace it. A great alternative is Google Fonts or anything under the SIL Open Font license. These are free to use even in commercial games. And if you love a premium font, budget for it. Spending $50 now could save you from a lawsuit later. Get the right license for how you plan to use it, desktop, app or web. That's it for this one. Stay safe and I'll see you in the next video.